Age, released March 15, 2002. 20,000 years ago, at the dawn of the Big Freeze, a grumpy mammoth, a wisecracking sloth, and a scheming saber-toothed tiger team up to return a human infant to its tribe. It's a sub-zero adventure that proved family isn't about biology. It's about who has your back when the glaciers start moving. Robots, released March 11, 2005. In a world populated entirely by sentient machines, a young inventor named Rodney Copperbottom travels to the big city to work for his idol, Bigweld. He soon discovers a corporate conspiracy to phase out modes in favor of expensive upgrades, leading him to lead a mechanical revolution to prove that you can shine no matter what you're made of. Ice Age, The Meltdown, released March 31, 2006. The ice is melting, and a massive flood is coming for the valley. Manny, Sid, and Diego must lead a migration to higher ground while Manny grapples with the fear that he's the last mammoth on Earth, until he meets Ellie, a female mammoth who thinks she's a possum. Dr. Seuss Horton Hears a Who, released March 14, 2008. An eccentric elephant named Horton discovers a microscopic city called Whoville living on a tiny speck of dust. Despite being ridiculed by his neighbors, Horton protects the speck with his life, proving the timeless lesson that a person's a person, no matter how small. Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, released July 1, 2009. When Sid accidentally steals 3 dinosaur eggs, the herd is dragged into a mysterious underground world where prehistoric beasts still roam. They team up with a one-eyed, dinosaur-hunting weasel named Buck to survive a landscape that is much more dangerous than the frozen tundra. Rio, released April 15, 2011. Blue, a domesticated macaw who never learned to fly, travels from Minnesota to Rio de Janeiro to meet the only other survivor of his species, the fiercely independent Jewel. When smugglers kidnap them, they must escape through the vibrant streets of Brazil during Carnival to find their freedom and Blue's wings. Ice Age, Continental Drift, released July 13, 2012. Scrat's eternal pursuit of his acorn accidentally triggers a global cataclysm, sending the continent spinning. Manny, Diego, and Sid are separated from the herd and forced to navigate the high seas on an iceberg, facing off against a crew of seafaring pirates led by a prehistoric ape. Epic, released May 24, 2013. A teenage girl is magically shrunken down and transported into a secret forest kingdom. She gets caught in the middle of a war between the Leafmen, who protect nature, and the Bogans, who seek to destroy it. She must find her inner courage to help save both their world and ours. Rio 2, released April 11, 2014. Blue, Jewel, and their 3 kids leave the comforts of Rio for a family reunion in the Amazon rainforest. While Blue tries to fit in with his intimidating father-in-law, they must protect their hidden sanctuary from illegal loggers and a vengeful, Shakespeare-quoting cockatoo named Nigel. The Peanuts movie, released November 6, 2015. Charlie Brown embarks on an epic quest to impress the little red-haired girl while dealing with his usual streak of bad luck. Meanwhile, his loyal dog Snoopy takes to the skies in his imagination to pursue his arch-nemesis, the Red Baron, in a beautifully animated tribute to Charles Schulz's classic characters. Ice Age, Collision Course, released July 22, 2016. Scrat's cosmic antics send an asteroid hurtling toward Earth, threatening to wipe out the entire herd. To save themselves, Manny and the gang must travel to a crash site filled with magnetic crystals, meeting a community of eternally young animals in a race to divert the space rock. Ferdinand, released December 15, 2017. A giant bull with a giant heart is mistakenly captured and taken to a training camp for the bullfights in Spain. Refusing to fight, Ferdinand rallies a group of misfit animals to help him escape and return to the flower farm where he belongs, proving you should never judge a book by its cover. Spies in Disguise, released December 25, 2019. The world's greatest spy, Lance Sterling, is accidentally turned into a pigeon by a young, socially awkward tech genius named Walter Beckett. The unlikely duo must work together to stop a cybernetic terrorist, showing that sometimes the best way to save the world is through soft gadgets and a bird's eye view.